Okay, we're on to question 81. What is an example of a corporation sole? Answer, a church. Number 82. In a corporation sole, who does the property pass on to? The answer, to the chosen successors. Number 83. What is an example of an unincorporated association? Answer, a maintenance committee at a condo. Number 84. What pools investors' funds in order to buy, develop, or sell real estate? Answer, a business trust. Number 85. Who can file a complaint with the DBPR? Answer, anyone. Number 86. Will the DBPR investigate if there is no complaint? Answer, yes. Number 87. Complaints filed with the FREC are only ones dealing with real estate. The answer is yes. Number 88. When the FREC is dealing with realtors, does the complaint need to deal with real estate? The answer is no. It could be robbery. Number 89. When dealing with complaints with FREC, does the violation need to take place in Florida? The answer is no. Number 90. How many people are on a probable cause panel? The answer is 2. Number 91. How many members of a probable cause panel must be a current member of FREC? The answer is 1. Number 92. What might the DBPR issue to an agent for a first-time minor violation? Answer, notice of non-compliance. Number 93. If given a notice of non-compliance, how long does the offender have to correct the situation? Answer, 15 days. Number 94. What did the Fair Housing Amendment Act of 1988 add to the protected classes? Answer, they added disability and familial status to the protected classes. Number 95. What is a conciliation agreement? Answer, it is an attempt to resolve the issues raised by a complaint or an investigation through informal negotiations. Number 96. What is an injunction? Answer, it is a court order that either stops an individual or entity from doing something or tells them that they need to start doing something, usually until the outcome of a judicial proceeding is decided. Number 97. What kind of dwelling does the Fair Housing Act pertain to? Answer, residential. Number 98. What kind of dwelling does the Americans with Disabilities Act apply to? The answer, commercial real estate. Number 99. What is real estate? Answer, it is the land and the improvements. Number 100. What is real property? Answer, it is the real estate plus the bundle of rights associated with real estate ownership. Number 101. What are 2 examples that are not real property? Answer, cemetery lots and mobile homes. Number 102. For navigable water, where does a landowner own the land up to? The answer, the water's edge. For non-navigable water, where does a landowner own the land up to? The answer, to the midpoint beneath the flowing water that divides the property. Number 104. Riparian water rights are for what kind of water? Answer, flowing bodies of water. Number 105. Littoral rights are for what kind of water? Answer, still bodies of water. 106. What is accession? Answer, it is the right to all that one's property produces, including that which is added either naturally or by human action to the property already owned. This often comes into play when dealing with crops. What is accretion? Number 107. The answer, accretion is the process that results in the gradual increase in land area through deposits of soil by natural forces. Number 108. What is reliction? The answer, reliction is a gradual increase in land area when water gradually withdraws. Number 109. What is avulsion? Avulsion is the sudden loss of land by flood or when a stream or river changes course. Avulsion is caused by water. Number 110. What is chattel? Answer, chattel is personal property, period. Cattle can be chattel. Number 111. When talking about real property, what is severance? Answer, it is the act of converting real property to personal property. Number 112. What is an estate held in severalty? The answer, it means that the property has only one owner. It could be a person or a corporation. Number 113. What is undivided interest? Answer: a type of interest that gives each co-owner the right of possession of the whole property, not just a portion of it. Number 114. What does right of survivorship mean? Answer: it means that one co-owner dies, their ownership interest reverts to the surviving co-owners. Furthermore, without the right of survivorship, a co-owner's interest goes to the heirs if they die instead of the remaining co-owners. Number 115. What is the unit of possession in regards to co-ownership? The answer: unit of possession is when each owner has an equal right to all parts. Number 116. What is the unity of interest? Answer: it provides that each co-owner holds an equal share of the property. Number 117. What is the unity of time? The answer: it speaks to the requirement of co-owners to acquire their ownership or interest at the same time. What is the unity of title? The answer: it requires co-owners to acquire their property from the same transaction. Co-owners also hold title under the same document, such as a deed or will. Number 119. What is a tenancy by the entirety? The answer: property owned by a married couple. Number 120. Do tenants in common have an undivided interest in a property? The answer is yes, meaning they have an equal right to use the entire property. Number 121. Do tenants in common have the right of inheritance or the right of survivorship? The answer is they have the right of inheritance, meaning if they die, their heirs will inherit their portion. Number 122. Do tenants in common always have equal shares in a property? Answer: no, they can own unequal shares. Number 123. What type of permission does a tenant in common need from the other owners to sell, mortgage, lease, or transfer their ownership share? Answer: they don't need permission. They are free to do so. Number 124. How is joint tenancy transferred? Answer: joint tenancy must be transferred by deed. Number 125. Does joint tenancy have the right of inheritance or the right of survivorship? The answer: the right of survivorship, meaning each of the other members receive an equal share of their deceased owner's interest. Number 126. When a living member of a joint tenancy transfers his ownership interest to someone, what type of ownership does the new owner have? The answer: the original owners still have a joint tenancy, but the new owner is a tenant in common. Number 127. Who owns a property in a tenancy by the entirety? Answer: a married couple. Number 128. When a tenancy by the entirety is ended by divorce, what type of ownership do you have now? Answer: tenancy in common. Number 129. With regards to marriage, what is separate property? Answer: it is a type of property owned by a spouse that is not shared property, such as it was purchased before the marriage, acquired by one spouse through a gift or inheritance, or purchased by the spouse with separate funds during the marriage. Number 130. What type of estate grants the most unlimited, absolute interest in real property? Answer: a fee simple estate. Number 131. What is a fee simple absolute estate? Answer: it is an estate without restriction that is freely given to heirs. This is the most common type of residential real estate, also called a fee title estate. Number 132. What is a defeasible estate? Answer: it is an estate characterized by ownership on the condition the property is used for a certain purpose or under certain specific conditions. Ownership reverts back to the original owner if these stipulations are violated, but the condition runs with the land. Number 133. What is a fee simple determinable defeasible estate? Answer: this type of fee simple estate, which causes the title to automatically revert to the original owner if the deed requirements regarding the property are violated. Number 134. What is a fee simple defeasible condition subsequent estate? Answer. This is the one where the change of ownership is not automatic if the deed requirements regarding property are violated. You must have to go to court. Number 135. What is a life estate? Answer. It is a type of freehold estate. It is an estate limited to the duration of a measuring life. Number 136. What is a reversionary estate? Answer. It is when the person giving the life estate wants it back when the person with the measuring life dies. Number 137. What is a remainder interest in estate? Answer. It is when the person granting the life estate doesn't want the estate back when the person with the measuring life dies. Instead, they want the estate to pass on to someone else. That person inheriting the remainder interest is called the remainder man. Number 138. What is an estate for years? Answer. It stipulates a specific starting and ending time to a lease. It is also known as tenancy for years. It must be in writing. It does not have to have an automatic renewal. Number 139. What is a periodic estate? Answer. It has a fixed lease period after which it is automatically renewed until either party to the lease acts to cancel it. Number 140. What is an estate at will? Answer. It allows a tenant to occupy a property with the landlord's consent. There may or may not be a formal lease. It actually becomes a periodic estate once the tenant begins paying rent. The period of tenancy is determined by how often the tenant pays rent. Number 141. What kind of tenancy is it when a tenant remains in possession of a property beyond their lease terms without consent of the landlord? Answer. Tenancy at sufferance. Number 142. How much more rent can a landlord charge a holdover tenant? Answer. He can charge twice the rent. Number 143. In Florida, does accepting rent from a holdover tenant automatically create a rental agreement? The answer, no. Number 144. With regards to condos, what is a limited common element? The answer, it is a common element that only its owner can use, like their back porch. Number 145. A condo owner gets a declaration. What is that? Answer. It creates the condo association. It is the instrument by which the condo is created. It will lay out the membership and voting rights of the condo owners.